Hello viewers, this is Say-La-Vee, and welcome back to another episode of our All the Mods 6 Let's Play series, episode 20. Wow. Can't believe it's here. We are actually at episode 20 of our series. So, just want to say here at the beginning, I do really appreciate all the support you guys have shown me so far. Very excited to continue going with this. It is a passion project of mine, so please stick around, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can hear whenever a new video comes out. Just stick along for the ride. I've got lots in store for us in the future. I've got some stuff in store for us currently, so that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for everything so far. And let's jump right into the video. So, just like I stated last time, in order to continue into our Wither Compass, we are going to need to dive into Blood Magic. So, in order to get to a Tier 3 Blood Altar, we are going to have to craft one in the first place. So, let's go over here to our book, or to our Applied Energistics System, and build ourselves our first Blood Altar. And like I said, over here I wanted to build a platform for our blood magic. So I went through, in the Akish Tome, there is the layout for the altar. So if we go back to the main page here, and we go to Blood Altars and the Blood Altar, we can skip all the way to the end, and it shows us what we need to build a blood altar. So you can click this little visualize button here, and then figure out where it places properly. So for us, right there would be where it places. Well, actually, I messed that up. So if we do this, and then visualize it again, and then right-click that block, that will show us where the blood altar needs to go. So I have marked out where the runes will end up going with the dark stone. And then the corner pieces, I don't have blood brick yet, which is this thing right here, bloodstone brick. So because we don't have that yet, it does unfortunately have to stay. We don't have bloodstone brick yet. So until we get there, they're topless, but we will need glowstone to get to this third tier. So let's unvisualize that right here. So tier 3 altar has all the runes seen, some bricks. I don't know if it has to be bricks. It just has to be 2 blocks away. And I just capped it with some glowstone that has been chiseled into the layer fashion. So hopefully that works. But for now, we have a tier 1 blood altar, and we can get started on our blood magic. So, if you don't know anything about blood magic, you basically sacrifice your own life force to this altar, and then the blood that enters that altar and the runes that you use to enhance it are used to create some later game things. So, in order to get into this tier 1 blood altar, we're going to have to get ourselves a sacrificial knife. So this is a huge tool so far. There will be other things like the Dagger of Sacrifice. We can kill mobs to, I believe the Dagger of Sacrifice works. We can kill mobs to sacrifice blood instead of hurting ourselves. But I have not filled up my meat in a while. So let's go over here, fill up our meat canister, and then we can start sacrificing ourselves to the blood god. Which, I mean, honestly, sounds like such a wonderful time. I don't know why you would be upset by that. So, what are we going to need from blood magic? So far, it really only seems like we need the Explorer's Compass, which means a tier 3 altar, which we've got set up to where we can go right to tier 5. So we're probably just going to go all the way, and then if we need it later on, then we'll have it, and we don't need to worry about it. So, first things first, we need to get ourselves the Soul Network, which is basically our personal store of life force. So 5,000 LP can go into the weak, 25,000 goes into the apprentice. So how do we make a weak orb? Well, we are going to need a diamond, and 2000 LP. So this doesn't have any in it just yet. So if we right click while holding the dagger, it places some blood into the altar. See how that life essence is going down. We don't want that to go down. So basically we need a stone in order to store it in the network, I believe. So let's go get ourselves a diamond. Now I've not done very much with blood magic in the past, so there's a pretty good chance we're going to be fumbling our way through this together. If you have any suggestions in the comments, if we don't finish all the way through this mod today, then please do feel free to let me know what I can do better. But let's get ourselves a diamond in here and slowly sacrifice our life, which it seems to be going quite well so far. So let's hit some damage again. This only needs 2000 to convert, so I think the leftover is going to sit inside this. And boom, there's our first life orb. So now that we have used that, it stores our stuff. So that is filling the network. So let's fill our network up, not kill ourselves. Do I have... We don't have one. Let's see if we can make a rune of regeneration. That will make this process a lot better and it will use less meat. So, if we go to regeneration, that's mana regeneration. This is regular regeneration. So, do we have an unbreaking book? We have an unbreaking 5 book. Do we want... Nah, I don't think we really want to spend an unbreaking 5 book on a regeneration rune. So what do we need? Gas tiers in order to make those. So let's get some nether wart. And then let's get a gas tier. And that will make us the regeneration 1. And then in order to make the regeneration 2, we need glowstone. I can never remember that. I know that that's a regular vanilla Minecraft recipe, but we also need bottles. So let's get 3 bottles and some water. Perfect. I'm going to make these potions and I will bring you back. Alright, and here is that rune of regeneration. Let's see if we can enchant it directly. No, we cannot. How about... Well, that obviously can't be. How about this wand? Sure, let's take Unbreaking 3 off this wand. And then we go over here, disenchant Nature's Mend and Soulbound, and then boom. Put our books back, put our wand back in our bag, and then go over here to the anvil, and boom. We now have an Unbreaking 3 charm. So let's go back over here, activate this real quick, and store some more of this. So with the meat that's constantly fueling us with food and the regeneration, we should get our health back pretty quickly. I don't know if there's a way to check. Okay, so this just shows us that our network is full. And because there's a blood orb in there, it's saving it in... If we take this out... Oh no, it still says 2800. So it's not draining anymore because we have a network? Maybe? Maybe? I am not quite sure on that. Let me know. Make it so I'm not wrong. Okay, so in order to upgrade to a tier 2 altar, we are going to need some blank runes, which requires blank slates and a blood orb. So, how do we get a blank slate? A blank slate is from putting stone inside our altar. So, we're going to need 8. So, let's go... Oh, wait, we've got our dank null. So, I guess it's not called a dank null anymore, but our dank storage. Let's go in here. Let's get a stack of that. Take that out. And then that should sacrifice some more health real quick. It should, yep, it's creating the blank slates. So, something that we can do is we can probably automate this using some modular routers. So let's see if we have any modular routers available. So we've got plenty. Let's get a puller module and a sender module and then a chest. You know what, let's just do a regular chest. We don't need to do anything fancy. And then over here, we can set up our thing. So sender module, do that, and then our puller module. Middle click so we can go in and do the specifics. We are going to whitelist stone, and then we are going to blacklist, or not blacklist, but we are going to whitelist the pulling of blank slates. And then we need we go into our modules, we need another sender and another puller so we can take things out of this chest. Do that and do that. So we are going to pull, send, pull, send. So in here we are going to pull only stone, and then in here we are going to we're going to send only blank slates. So we should be able to put stone in there. It's sending more than one at a time. Oh. Oh my. Hold on. I didn't realize that this would do this. So this is going to require a lot of LP in order to do this whole stack at once, but apparently you can put more than one item in here as long as you're pushing it in. It's going to require a lot of LP. Let's take the stone out of here for now, and let's just do this on its own. Yeah, that should be enough to get those done. So I'm going to sit here and watch this happen, or together we can find out. We can speed this up with the bottle. You can't see the numbers because there's stuff in the way. You can kind of see it poking through right there. But this is bigger than a block, so you cannot see the numbers. So once this finishes, we should have over here all the blank slates we are going to need. Boom, look at that. Once we get all of them out of the altar, we'll bring them back over here, and let's craft ourselves our first set of blank runes. Let's do that, and then we need 8 of those to go to our next level. Let's go back over here. Boom. And we have a tier 2. So now that we have a tier 2, I know that we just went from tier 1 to tier 2, but we can already upgrade our orb. So if we go to orb real quick, the apprentice orb is a block of redstone. Let's get ourselves a block of redstone. Run back over here. I'm really tired of this rain. I should have slept to make it go away. Now I wonder if this is going to pull from the network. It's not. It's not pulling from the network. So the network must just be for rituals and like crafting. Let's activate this again. Boom, there it is. The apprentice blood orb. Let's put that in there. And then let's just fill up our network. Get our rune again. I keep turning this off and back on, just so we don't waste it. You would think that we'd be recovering health faster than this, but I guess regeneration isn't an end-all, beat-all situation. Got real close that time. Yeah, it is definitely faster. Alright, good enough. And we are going to have... Okay, regeneration's gone. This is filling our network. Perfect. So, now that we have some runes here, we can go ahead and make some runes that will speed this up and give it... I think it's going to... We can speed it up, make the system bigger. We go out here... Oh, no, go back and go to Blood Runes. Let's go to Rune of Sacrifice. Life Essence gained through means take health from non-player entities. Okay. So that being said... How would we set up a farm? We have a silverfish spawner. I wonder if we were to take that spawner and reset it to something like, I don't know, a cow, and build a mob farm up there that will spawn cows, drop them on top, and then we can dispose of them that way. How do we make the Dagger of Sacrifice? So we need an iron sword and 3,000 LP. So let's go over here. Let's dump off our weak orb, because we're not going to need it anymore now that we have the apprentice one. Let's put that stone away. Let's get ourselves an iron sword real quick. Do 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 do. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be all we need, because we need... Oh, no, we need 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we need 3,000. So this will give us our sacrificial dagger. Let's go grab... Actually, the sacrificial dagger is not going to do much unless we have the runes of sacrifice. So we just need stone, blank runes, reinforced slates. How do we make... Let's just look up slate. Reinforced slate is a blank slate in a tier 2. So in that case, let's get some stone real quick. And I'm going to automate the process of getting... Oh, I don't need to search. It's right here. I'm going to make 16 reinforced slates. Yeah. Let me get this done, and I will bring you back. Alright, so I am working on our last reinforced rune right now. And I fumbled around for a little while with the modular routers. In order to set up automation with the modular router, you'd have to be pretty specific in what modules you use. You got to be careful, because with the way I set it up now, if I put in the sender to send the reinforced runes and then send the basic runes, blank slates, sorry, and then bring back the reinforced slates, then it will just bounce back and forth because the puller is also pulling the blank slates. So you have to be very careful with how you decide to do it. But I have decided, instead of going with the sacrificial route just yet, we are going to make 4 self-sacrifice runes and then 4 sacrifice runes, I think. That way, what we can do is we can both sacrifice ourselves efficiently and the creatures of some sort once we get that set up. So we get the rune of sacrifice over here. We can go in here, craft that. Oh, we got to go destroy the runes first so we can actually craft with them. Let's do that. And now we can go over here, get our blank runes and our orb, and get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then do the runes of self-sacrifice. Okay, so that was an awkward pause. Not sure how much I said before the fire alarms decided to go off. Dinner was getting a little bit smoky, but we have our 4 runes of sacrifice, and now we just need our orb, and we can get our 4 runes of self-sacrifice. Now that we have those, let's set these up in a nice little pattern. Just like that, and then those go here. You know, I am so tired of this rain. I feel like I sleep all the time, and only the past few times has it been raining. I'm typing in chat, apparently. Alright, so let's go back here. Now we should... Each sacrifice should be 40% more effective. So, interesting. So, why didn't that go up? It's only going up by 20. Interesting. Or 200, sorry. Okay, so let's put our orb on here. Let's just fill this up with what health we have currently, and it will fill the network. Okay, so what is next? We need to get ourselves a tier 3 altar. So in order to do that, we are going to need 20 more blank slates so we can get 20 more runes. So let's hop into our dank. Get 20 more. Those should export, unless I broke this. Should be whitelisting zone. Oh, we gotta turn it on. There we go. And then this has gotta go. Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice myself to this altar until we get everything that we're going to need to upgrade to tier 3. Oh, stop doing that. That is so infuriating. Alright, so this is going to take 20,000 LP in order to complete. So I'm going to be here for a little bit, just killing myself and letting this complete, do its job. And then, once that is done, I will bring you back. I'm also, I think, going to make some speed runes. So if we go in here to the book, acceleration rune. Speed rune, that's what we need. Crafting operations by 20%. So sugar, those are going to take some more blank slates. So I am going to go put another 20 slates in, I think. And then we can do 10 of those. And then we can do 5 on this side and 5 on the back side. Maybe? Sure, that's what we'll do. So, let me finish up what is going on here, and I will bring you back now that I am done stumbling over my words like we are used to. Alright, so there we just saw the completion of our 49 plus 3, because it's stolen from me. And if you can't tell over here, I have made our 4 beacons that are going to be on our tier 5 blood altar. And I'm currently building a double... What's this called? A double beacon over here. So basically, instead of it being a 9x9 on the base, you do a 9x10 and then build it up from there. And then where the center's even, you place 2 beacons instead. And you can do that infinitely. You can go out a whole bunch. As long as it can read the proper base from beneath it, then you're pretty much good to go. So what I've just been doing is while I was running back and forth feeding that thing, I was also going back over here to finish that off. So let's finish this off real quick here. Alright, so now that our beacons are done, let's go get the necessary materials so we can get that going. So I think iron ingots work, so let's go to some iron. Let's get 2 iron ingots. Put our torches away, put those tools away. I also, while I was waiting for that craft to complete, started working on the stuff that we were going to need to actually create. It's not gonna work. There we go. Perfect. And now I wonder... Regeneration. Right? So is that going to give us regen 2? It's not. So let's do regen and resistance. Iron. Get one more ingot. Do this one more time. Let's do this one over here. That one will be our resistance. Perfect. So now we have passive regeneration, so we don't need that charm anymore for a little while. And this craft, to get these runes, I will admit, was quite a pain in the behind, because you have to sit there and the really large craft, it takes a super large amount of time, like the 52,000 or whatever that it just required to make the 52 runes. It took a while to actually absorb all of that LP in there. So you have to sit there and refresh it every once in a while because the altar itself only holds 5 to 10,000, or 10,000. So you sit there and you let your health go down, or you let your health come back, eat, kill yourself, get your health back, hurt yourself, this, that, and the other thing, and then you go back and you wait, and then it runs out, and then it's a nightmare. It was not super fun, but we got it done. So let's get ourselves the runes required. So there is our orb. So let's get 54 of those crafted. And then with the blank runes, these are our speed runes. Oh. Yeah, see, I kind of forgot that we were going to turn those into speed runes. So I need to go back and do that again. That's frustrating, to say the least. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just do the 20 that we need. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to do this all over again. So now that I have regeneration, this should be a little bit better. I'm going to boost that like that, and I will bring you back once we have our speed runes. Alright, so the best pattern that I could come up with using 10 is 2 in the back, 2 on the sides, and then 4 in the front. And then boom. There we go. This should read. It's not. I wonder if this isn't reading because it has to be regular glowstone. Let's test that theory real quick. Get our chisel and bring this back to regular glowstone. Do. And tier 3, perfect. So now if we take our compass and put it in there, we should be able to sacrifice ourselves enough over time here to where we can actually get that compass. So I'm going to get the compass all taken care of here, and then I will bring... Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I do have soulbound on my jetpack, so that's good. Oh, that's that guy. That silly Say-La-Vee. Alright, so let's not kill ourselves again. Or we can do... Oh boy, wow, I am the sharpest tool in the shed, if you could not tell. Oh my. I wonder why my armor's... Oh, I bet my armor didn't stay on, it just knows how to go back into its spot. Okay, so let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's get close, but don't actually kill ourselves. Okay. Haha, look at that. We learned something from our mistakes slightly. So let me just finish off this real quick, and then we will make that wither compass together to end the episode. Alright. Our explorer's compass has been achieved. So, like I said when I was making those beacons, I went through and I collected the rest of the pieces that we would need. So the last thing we need now is the Wither 2 potions. So Wither 1 potions come from Wither Skulls. So we need 4 Wither Skulls. Hopefully we have that. We do not. However, we can craft the last one. So I'm going to go accelerate our... Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about. I'm so proud. I'm going to accelerate our brewing stands until we have the Wither potions we need, and I'll bring you back for the craft, and then we can finally kill off this side of our adventure. There is our last craft of Wither potions. So now we should be able to, thanks to the applied energistic system, make these charms pretty easy. Wither. Just like this. And there is our 4 Wither 2 charms. And finally, we have our Wither compass. So if we go in here to creative, boom, our first quest complete. So next time we're going to have to figure out what we actually want to do next. It seems as though the creative essence is within our reach. Let's see how much Insanium essence we have. We've got 43 Insanium essence. So, in order to make the creative essence, get rid of the Wither stuff finally. Get rid of the rune stuff for now. The Insanium blocks, Insanium gemstone. Okay, so we're going to need a lot of Insanium. So we're not quite there yet. We might have to set up another one of these situations somewhere. And then kind of let this go forever. Or just set up a bunch more Hopper Hawks and do it there. I'm not sure. We will figure it out. But all things aside, we have our Wither's Compass, which is crazy. I cannot believe that we finally have it. So, I would just like to thank you all again for your support, making it here to episode 20 of our series. So, if you liked the video, like it. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. If you have anything you'd like to say in the comment section below, you can go right ahead and do that. I do read and I do like and love most comments because I just really enjoy the feedback. It keeps me going, not only on the YouTube side of things, but in my everyday life. I love to look at them. So I would like to wish you guys a good night or good morning or good evening or good afternoon or good day, whatever it is for you. This is Say-La-Vee. Bye-bye.